There's a white van that's coming around the roundabout. We're going to be there before him, but I'm going to pop an indicator on for him and the pedestrian, which is on here. We're looking down at the next roundabout. We're going to be taking the third exit over to the right. Looking at the lane markings, there's only 2 lanes onto the roundabout, so it's the right-hand lane as we move onto it. Judging the speed of the motorcycles that we enter behind the motorcycle, and conscious that he may change lanes and come back again. I'm popping an offside indicator on for vehicles that are on this roundabout that may need to know where I'm going, and keeping into the offside lane as we leave the roundabout. Every lane change has a chance that you're going to collide with something, so if we can avoid that by keeping in the lane, then we're going to be much better off. Up into the distance, again we've got some obstructions up here. We've got the offside obstruction of a vehicle which somebody's loading from, so I'm going to keep over to the left. It allows oncoming cars to safely pass. Lights are on red, mirror check, just coming off the gas onto the brakes, slowing it down, hopefully keeping moving and not coming to a complete stop. Complete stop, there's more opportunity for somebody to collide with us from behind. Keeping just down to 5 miles an hour, but keeping it rolling. Looking through the junction, we've got no problems either side at the moment. There is a pedestrian considering a crossing from the offside, but he's holding where he is. Got slow moving vehicles again in front, thinking one's going to be turning and they're easy to a parking space. Mirror check, he's not coming back out again, but I'm going to sit out a little bit wide just in case he sticks his nose out. Nobody's at the crossing. Mirror checks, confirming we're okay behind should we need to stop. Got a vehicle on the offside that's parked, forcing oncoming cars towards us, and we have a bus up in the distance. Pedestrians are being sensible and remaining on the pavement at the moment. Mirror check, going to sit out a little bit at the moment. However, there's an oncoming 4x4 and my presence is going to dictate to him that he can't come through before I mirror check and move on to my side of the road, slowing down for the red light with a mirror check and making sure there's nobody dawdling behind. Left and right mirror for when we need to pull away. The lights are remaining on red for a little bit longer than anticipated, so I'm going to apply the handbrake and then release the handbrake for the final set of mirror checks before we're moving away. There are some pedestrians which just emerged from a house in the distance. They don't look like they're crossing, but nevertheless I'm going to keep to the right hand side of my lane, away from them, avoids any confrontation if they do step into the road. The road bends around to the right. There's some hatch markings in the middle with an area for right turners to cross my path. I'm going to keep away from that at the moment, but conscious that we've got the near side junction as we're passing through. A church on the left. It's a Saturday today. I don't think we're going to have any churchgoers. However, I'll be aware that there is a concealed entrance on the left, and there's also one of the new modern car washes, so there might be people emerging with their sparkling cars. Mirror checks. Up into the distance. It's a dual carriageway section at the moment, but it's still only a 30 miles an hour zone, so conscious not to increase the speed despite a bit of pressure from a vehicle following quite close behind. The distance, we can see the left-hand turn, the dual carriageway ends. Pop an early indication on for this car behind, which is following quite closely behind. Using the brakes to slow us down into second gear in advance of the turn in and accelerating through the junction. We've got a junction to